Welcome to I Love the Library. I'm Danelle Haspel and I'm one of the reference librarians here at the Detroit Lakes Public Library. Today I'm going to talk to you about our express books. Now for those that don't have a clue what I'm talking about, we have a certain section in the library right across from the front desk that has our express books, and they're recently released books, and it's an attempt to get the recently released books moving faster. The first one that I grabbed is Turbo 23 by Janet Ivanovich, and this is her Stephanie Plum series, and this happens to be number 23 in the series, hence the name Turbo 23. This particular book, in our regular collection, there are 17 copies, but there right now are 13 holds on those 17 copies. And just to give you some idea, each one of those holds represents 3 weeks, because each customer gets to have a regular book checked out 3 weeks. So that could be quite a wait. So our express books are here and people can't put them on hold. So if you're lucky to come in and the book you're looking for is there, you can check it out. You get to keep it for 7 days, and then you can bring it back and the next person, of course, will be able to check it out. The next one that I have is Proof of Life by J.A. Jance. Now this is one of the J.P. Beaumont books in that series. And this particular one in the regular collection has 7 holds on 10 copies. And I should point out too that you can recognize the express books because they have the green bookmark in them. The next one that I have is The Whistler by John Grisham. Now this particular one in the regular collection only has 2 holds on 17 copies, so that one is not too bad. This one is Beartown by Frederick Backman, and a lot of you are familiar with him because he wrote the book The Man Called Ove, and I've heard Ovi, and we looked it up, and because it's Swedish, it's actually Uva, so there we go, we've got a little lesson in pronunciation. This one has, in the regular collection, 11 holds on 8 copies, and it's actually down quite a ways because just recently one of the book clubs did this book, and at that point in time there were a lot more holds on it. And it has been highly recommended by a lot of people as they come into the library. This one is William Kent Kruger's Sulphur Springs, and this is number 16 in his Cork O'Connor series, and I just finished reading it and I highly recommend it. If you haven't started the Cork O'Connor series, I would start with number 1 though, because it does follow the life of his family. And it's just a wonderful series. It's by William Kent Kruger, who, as I said, who is a Minnesota author, so it kind of feels like we're supporting our own by reading his books. In the Cork O'Connor series, it's normally set in the boundary waters of Minnesota, so it's kind of fun to read about places that you've actually been. This particular book, though, is set down in Arizona, as it follows the storyline down there. So I highly recommend his series. If you're looking for the recently released books and you don't want to wait months for them, make sure you look for the green tag and you can check them out for 7 days. So I hope to see you here at the library.